This is going to sound controversial, but I have to say it. I have to mention this. I am disappointed. These freelancers in Kenya calling them, oh, we are freelancers, we are working from home. You are the worst people to ever exist in this country. You people lack ethics. You people lack basic principles that guide business and make a business transaction to become successful. Why are you selling lies to people online? Why are you promoting lies that you know very well you cannot achieve? You call yourself, I'm a video editor. We give you work to do, you deliver nothing. You call yourself, I'm a graphic designer. 10 years in, you deliver nothing. Copywriter, you deliver nothing. No wonder. And then you ask yourself, why those people from abroad hate hiring Africans? Because you people, you are never genuine. You are never genuine. In fact, there's this new breed of entrepreneurs getting online. Because everyone currently is selling, go and learn sales, go and learn copywriting, go and learn website designing. We have majority of the people on social media today. My friend, you lack a portfolio, you know very well that is the truth. But why do you have to go ahead and sell lies? You're pretending that this is my work, I did this. When we now offer you work to do, you offer substandard, the lowest quality stuff somebody can ever think of. Something that even a 1-year-old kid can do without having to. Messed up world. Honesty is the key to becoming successful. You better become honest and say, bro, I cannot do this, but I can do this and this. I cannot do this, but I can try. You're wasting people's time. You're wasting people's resources. And you expect to be treated equally, given the respect you deserve. Bullshit. If you're a beginner, there's no shame in being a beginner. Accept you're a beginner. Accept that. No one is going to, my friend, accept you're a beginner. I know that you've been told by some gurus online telling you, fake it till you make it. But you're never going to fake it till you make it if all the interactions you have, you are ruining them. You are leaving the wrong impression. Sending out the wrong impression. You must realize that people talk. Information is something that can easily move from point A to point Z.
Have you heard of one country that scammed 140,000 Kenyans in one go? Here is how it happened. You have probably heard of the word DESI, and around 2006, the Kenyan economy was doing well. Banks were offering a lot of loans and there was a lot of liquidity and cash flows in the economy. There was actually concern that the inflation rate was going to be too high. So someone came up with a trick that involved taking advantage of all this money that was flowing in the economy, and they created a company known as DESI, which promised that once you have deposited some money with them, they will double it in 2 weeks. When the architects of the scam started it, they went to churches and politicians and they got them to invest the money and they paid them double the money. By the time it was getting to the ordinary mwananchi, the churches and church leaders had already put in a lot of their money and they had gotten back the benefits as proof of how it works. Well, at one point, the central bank issued a statement and said the company was not allowed to take deposits as a bank, but the central bank could not do much because this company had registered as a cooperative, and it was later found that some officials in the Ministry of Cooperatives had worked with this company to defraud Kenyans. So if you are an adult at around 2006, you remember a lot of Kenyans went in and deposited a lot of their money. One person deposited that 1 million shillings. There was also another story where someone sold off the ancestral land to deposit the money. So typically this money will be paid back in 2 weeks. So when you hear your neighbor sold the land and they got back probably 2 million and they were paid back 4 million within 2 weeks, you also do something more extreme. So at around December 2007, the scheme had fallen off because it's a pyramid scheme where high returns are promised, but the money is still used to what you call robbing Peter to pay Paul. So the money that was being said to be interest was actually new money that was coming into the company or to DESI. So eventually when DESI collapsed, the architects knew that they could not sustain making these payments, so they just closed off the offices. And there are a lot of cases involving misery, because when people would walk into the offices and they found they were closed, they would either harm themselves or harm the officials of the company who are just Many of them were innocent employees who did not know how the company was operating. So the way this trick worked, or the way this scam was able to make many Kenyans fall prey to it, scamming more than that 4 billion shillings, was blind trust to authority. There are many human beings who make decisions because they have blind trust to authority, and in this case, the authorities included politicians, government officials, and many church elders. Many people invested their money because the church was able to give personal testimony, and it was actually said that the only reason the returns were able to multiply at that level was because the founders were God-fearing people and they were involved in charity and that kind of talk. So how do you protect yourself from scams that seek to leverage blind trust to authority? Number one is to do due diligence. With many cases, even when one entity is claiming to have the authority, there will be another entity. So for example, in that case, the central bank had warned Kenyans not to invest their money with this company, but people were still able to do that. You will find the same thing that happened with the demolitions that have been going on, where part of some government officials were working to issue titles and another part of the government was warning people not to buy. So once you see irregularities or red flags, it is important that you consult the experts, for example lawyers or someone who has more knowledge on that matter than you do. So number two is to verify, and to verify would mean, much as someone is saying they're investing this money in charity work, find out what are these charities, how are they able to sustain all these payments. Number three is, when the deal is too good, it's probably not true. So when you see someone is saying they can give you 100% return on your investment in 2 weeks, it may not be the true case, and it probably is a scam. Money 254 is committed to helping you protect your money, including the money that you have already worked hard to save, and protecting it from scammers.